Listen, you guys, Milan, Italy shut it down in the history of all gag cities, okay? Now, first of all, Nicki Minaj came out there and did her thing, new outfits and stuff. And the Milan Barbz also were out there making knots with Nicki Minaj's faces. I was like, this is absolutely cool. Now, we're also going to be talking about Missy Elliot. So she's out there blaming a dog. It was I'm really sorry. Wait. This is not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know if I should cut this. Anyway, you know what? Judge me if you want. But anyway, she's out there saying that, well, her dog is the reason why she hasn't, gone on tour until now. Okay. Now we're gonna be talking more about that, and we're also gonna be talking about this entire situation with Tasha K deciding to just wake up on Lil Kim's neck as well as Jess Hilarious neck. I'm like, oh my God. Now, these are some of the things that we are going to be talking about in this video. Hello, tea lovers, and welcome to the tea plug. I trust you guys are doing well, and I trust you are doing great. Personally, I am doing great. You guys, I am doing extremely amazing. And without further ado, let us dive straight into today's tea. So, first of all, Nicki Minaj did a big one yesterday in Italy, Milan. The performance was top notch. Okay, the outfits. Let us talk about these outfits that she decided to debut. Okay, they were absolutely beautiful. I loved that entire greenish number. It's so beautiful. It was so flattering on her, and I'm like, does it mean that we're gonna be getting completely new outfits for the second leg of Gig City, or what exactly does this mean? Okay, and the Milan Barbz came out and showed out. I'm telling you, okay? So yeah, shout out to Nicki Minaj for putting up such an amazing performance in Milan, Italy. Talking about Milan, Italy, the Italian Barbz, guys, when I told you that those people are pretty, they are just so gorgeous. Like, I kept on replaying their video when they were waiting outside for Nicki Minaj. I'm like, boys, you look beautiful. They looked amazing. I'm just gonna quickly insert some of the snippets that I saw of Gig City Milan. Before I tell you about the notes that they made, I just have to compliment them, you guys. I was gagged, okay? I was gagged from their outfits to their demeanor to how pretty they looked. Oh my God. If we have any, Italian Barbz in the house, I just want to say shout out. You guys are gorgeous. You guys are beautiful. Wow. You really came out looking your best as well. I loved every bit of that video that I saw. So that being said, it seems like these guys actually decided to make knots, okay? For Nicki Minaj that had a face there, and I was like, that's very thoughtful, and that's nice. Okay, that's one thing about the Barbz. They will always be creative. They will show their favorites some love with a lot of creativity, and I loved every bit of that. Okay, now moving on. Let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about the Milan Barbz. Okay, before I move on to the next thing, because I was gagged. Like, if I start playing the video, I'm like, how can somebody be this gorgeous? You guys are gorgeous. Oh my God. Let me stop gushing over this and let me talk about the Missy Elliot situation. Now, you guys do know that, well, Missy Elliot is going to be going on tour with Ciara, as well as, what's this other guy? I don't remember the other guy, but it's the three of them, and they will be going on tour together. And so I guess they needed each other, to boost sales. At least one person brings the third of the fans, and third of the fans, and then a tour can actually be successful. Because in as much as people like to say, oh, this and this is my God, this and this is my God, that normally, as we have witnessed, does not translate into sales. So I'm not gonna sit on here and try and bash Missy Elliott for not being able to sell out a tour by herself. That is such a difficult thing to do. Okay, I feel like certain people are super successful to a point where they make it seem like it's easy doing, things like selling out a tour without announcing opening acts and things like that. Certain people just have that influence and that command. And sometimes subconsciously, we begin to set those unrealistic standards for other people. Do you understand what? It's not everybody who can do what, some people that are super successful are doing right now in as far as, female rap is concerned. I will not mention them by name, but you know who I'm talking about. Okay. But anyway, that being said, I do feel like for somebody who has been in the game for such a long time, it's understandable if she's not on demand anymore. It's totally fine, you guys. Okay. So that being said, it seems like, well, she opened up about why she never went on tour. Okay. And this is me talking about this as calm as I can. Okay. It seems like Missy Elliott was out there talking about that, about the fact that, well, she could not tour because, her dog was about, to pass away. Soros prayers. Soros prayers to that. There's nothing funny with that, but it's just that, like, that being the core reason for someone to not tour in so many years. I'm sure the dog was not, going to pass away for all 20 years of her career. It's probably just like 1 year of her career. Soros prayers. So she says that I stayed home a lot because I didn't want to go out on the road and something happened. He was 17 and lived a long, happy life. So I said, okay, now I can leave the house without having to worry about anything. So Sierra and my dog played a big influence in me making the decision to go out. Okay. I get it. Okay. Here's the thing, you guys. I get it. I get that, you know what, if as a dog owner, she wanted to spend time with her dog. I totally get that part. And that's not what's tickling me. What's actually tickling me is the fact that, well, she has been out for such a long time, and to use a dog is the main reason why she had that plan on hold. I just don't buy into that. It's okay if you guys believe it. Okay, this is just my opinion. I really don't. I do understand to a certain extent, maybe for 2 or 3 years, I can get that, somebody can say I can't go on tour because my dog is about to pass away, to lose, their lives and things like that. I can get that. But to say that throughout your career, the reason why you've been putting your tour on hold is because of, your dog. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let me know, you guys, in the comment section. Guess what? With this entire thing, I think I'm the wrong person to give any insight on that. Okay, I would want you guys, to let me know in the comment section if this is making any sense to you, or if it's a situation where somebody is also just looking for an excuse to not say that, well, I did not have enough support to be able to sell out shows. I knew I couldn't sell out shows, or I was waiting for inspiration from other female rappers who probably came after me. Because listen, I will not dispute the fact that, well, Missy Elliott did open some doors, and she's, a god in her own right. I get that. But let me know what you think about, Drake and Lil Wayne's God saying that she has put, her plans to tour on hold because her dog was about to lose, its life. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. And the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about Tasha K. Before Tasha K's situation, let's talk about Bongo 2, you guys. Bongo 2 is out there doing the things. I think in her mind, this girl is convinced that she is Beyonce. Now the whole cowboy head, when Beyonce posted pictures with cowboy heads, and the whole entire, thingy, what do you call it? Head wrap thing that she came with, the headscarf thing that she came with, it now makes a lot of sense, because somehow, I do feel like she probably believes that she's Beyonce, okay? Because she's out there also sending notes with liquor. Beyonce said notes with flowers, and she said, yeah, not with my, alcohol brand that Beyonce encouraged me to start. Okay. So yeah, Bongo 2 was out there sending, Angel Reese, a letter, a handwritten note, and said to Angel Reese from the hottest girl, thank you so much for your support and for making this an unforgettable hot girl summer, from Megan. And of course, with, I guess that's the alcohol or something like that. So yeah, people obviously are seeing the Beyonce inspiration with the handwritten notes and things like that. Let me know what you think about that, you guys. Do you think that's her getting inspired, or like, are you just like, you know what, everybody writes notes and letters to people? It's not Beyonce who's done it first. You guys are obsessed with Megan. Oh my God, you don't support black women. Let me know all about it in the comment section. Everything. Don't hold back. Okay, just don't be cussing it, because then YouTube might delete your comments. But like, all your frustrations, if you feel like we're not supporting women, please come with your comments in the comment section and I'll be here to respond to all of them, okay? Now, moving on to the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about Tasha K. Tasha K just chooses to wake up one day and chooses violence. You know, like the pathway to peace is this way, and Tasha K says, I'm gonna go that way. Because tell me why I read the most absurd thing in my entire life on her Twitter today. I was like, now this is an analogy that I never saw coming, and where exactly it was coming from, I have absolutely no idea. I don't know if it was coming from that entire Lil Mama discussion that we had earlier on when we spoke about how, you know, if it comes to negative things, they like to say Nicki Minaj influenced the girls, but if it's all positive stuff, it's Lil Kim who influenced the girls. So Tasha K said, Lil Kim walked so Glorilla could run. Kim was the first to hit us with that overly fake, extra deep voice first. Kim also cultivated an entire demographic of black women who disliked themselves. Denouncing your ethnicity and skin tone is diabolical, to say the least. That is the only thing she paved in female rap, reinforcing that black women should not love the body that they are in. I rest my case. She ain't my president. And then she said, see her on Sunday, for her show or something. And I was just like, first of all, I don't understand where this is coming from. Where is that coming from? I mean, I'm not saying that she was lying or anything. There's a lot of truth to what she was saying. But to say the correlation between Lil Kim and Glorilla, like, I was just like, that's one comparison that I just did not see coming. I didn't see that coming. If anything, it would be Lil Kim and the Transformer. Do you understand what I'm saying? If with regards to changing their faces or changing how they look, things like that, it would be more relatable to say the Transformer and Lil Kim, okay, in that regard. The deep voice, okay, I get it, but the whole changing, I was like I looked at that and I was like, oh my God, this is insane. And she did not end there, you guys. She also had some smoke for Jess Hilarious. She said, ain't Jess Hilarious somewhere knocked up becoming a baby mama for the second time, paying the bills with a different dad as we speak. I was just like, where is this coming from? Like, seriously, where is this coming from, Tasha K? Like, honestly, you guys, this caught me so off guard, and I thought I would just talk to you guys about this. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these analogies about Lil Kim. And with the Jess Hilarious situation, she's not my favorite person either. She's not, okay? She sometimes is super nasty to people who have not done anything to her, like Nicki Minaj, you know? So because of that, I will always look at her with a side eye. I will always give her a side eye, especially the part where she was out there outright lying that Nicki Minaj's show is not selling and did not even have the guts or the decency to go back and correct that. She didn't, okay? Other than that, she was out there turning narratives and trying to make it seem like Bongo 2 is actually selling out when she's not. So from there, I'm just like, you know what? I will not be part of dragging her because she has a baby daddy or whatever. I will not do that. But when she gets dragged, I will be in the audience like I am right now, reading out the drags, okay? The dragations, as Wendy Williams would say, okay? I would be here sitting by the sidelines and cheering on like, oh, that is funny. Oh my God. Yeah, that's what I would do. But as far as a family situation or a baby situation is concerned, I will not just go that low. That's the thing. Like, regardless of how I feel about someone, or there are things that I just won't do. And some of you come into the comment section and like, why didn't you drag that? Why are you feeling sorry for the Transformer and the pregnancy? And I'm like, I will not do that, you guys. Like, there are things that I just will not do. Okay? I don't condone anybody talking on anyone's child, regardless of who it is. And some of you have an issue with that. So I'm like, for those that are like that, you can do the dragging yourself. I just won't be part of it. Do you understand? I can drag somebody about, even like when it comes to people's faces, okay? When somebody has a natural face, it's very difficult for me to come for them. But if somebody goes out there and changes and alters their face to a man-made face, I can drag that. Why? Because it's a man-made face. It's a human being who made that. I cannot drag something that God made. So that's why I don't come for people's natural faces. But if you go and buy yourself a nose or a face or hooded eyes or this. I can talk about that because you brought this upon yourself, because it means it's the handwork of man. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you've got naturally crooked teeth, I don't come for you. But if you get big veneers, I will call you big teeth. I'm just joking, guys. But that's what I'm saying. But anyway, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, you guys, we are going to be talking about the Transformer. Yes, she did put out a video of herself shaking her behind and looking the other way. And at this point, I'm not sure of what exactly she's trying to prove. I don't know if that's a way of trying to say that, oh, I'm not pregnant, you guys are lying. Or I don't know if it's an issue where she's trying to get us talking and saying, oh, she's pregnant. You see, that's why she didn't turn, to face the camera, is because she's hiding the baby bump. I'm not sure exactly what the narrative is that she wants us to push, but it is very clear that obviously she posted that to get people talking about her or something like that, given that lately the hip hop community really has just moved on just like that, okay? And so yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. I did hear some people saying that, well, she is shooting a music video or something, and I'm like, for what music? Okay, are there more singles that are going to come out? If she does decide to put out an album, is it going to have new singles? Like, what's tea? Okay, because you guys also know that she had said that, well, she might be having a Spanish album or something like that. So let me know, you guys, in the comment section what you think about the Transformer. What do you think she's trying to achieve with that entire vague video of her shaking her behind and not looking at the camera? Because here's the thing, I don't know, the entire hiding the pregnancy thing for her and yet teasing the pregnancy, I don't know if it's going to be part of a rollout as was the last the other pregnancy that she had. That was also part of the rollout. So I don't know if that's why she's trying so hard to conceal it. Maybe it's a way of looking for that wow factor when she finally goes like, yeah, I'm pregnant, and people are like, what else are you doing? And then she's like, I have got an album, the mic is on, and that kind of effect. Maybe that's what she's looking for, because yeah, at this point it's kind of getting redundant. Okay, the last thing that we're going to be talking about, earlier on I spoke about this entire Reynolds, Armon Wiggins, and what's her name, Claudia Jordan situation. It seems like Al is also out there blaming people and saying and insinuating that, well, he's the one who was done wrong. Well, he shared a picture from another blog which was insinuating that, well, it was a messy workplace for him, and that post was kind of blaming Armon Wiggins and, of course, Claudia Jordan. It reads, folks, Sean came to my show a few weeks ago and spilled the tea on Claudia Jordan and Armon Wiggins being messy and bringing folks so behind production meetings in front of the camera. Al Reynolds was an innocent victim of hostile work environment, okay? Yo, this entire mess is just something that's insane, okay? That entire show, I don't know. It's like I told you in the afternoon, I feel like it's three messy people in the room. The show just could not contain all that messiness. If there's gonna be mess, okay, it has to be one or two people. If everybody is messy, then of course the show cannot contain all messiness like that, okay? So yeah, let me know. You guys were also saying that, well, it seems like the show was already a sinking ship when Funky left. I do agree with that, but they were trying to salvage it. And I feel like, Armon being messy on camera just gave them an excuse to just leave the show at that, because I heard that it dropped by 200%. Yeah, that's what they said. They said the viewership dropped by 200%. So, yeah, but I feel like here's the thing, you guys, in as much as people say that, well, Armon is the one that brought down the show, I will say that I feel like it would have been a perfect fit for the show, if you ask me, because one thing about Armon is he can be biased. I will say that, but at the end of the day, I feel like if he's being objective, he can be captivating. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. Like, he has the ability to entertain, okay? If he does choose to put bias aside, I don't even want to lie to you guys. If we're going to be objective, he knows how to entertain. And that could have been a stepping stone for him to get more other shows after him. And it's really hard for me to say this, because there are people that I feel like are way messier, and whose opinions I'm like, because when Tasha K speaks about Armon Wiggins, sometimes I feel like, it's over exaggerated, his messiness as well. Because I mean, they had their own little situation and they had a falling out and things like that. And Tasha has always said that, well, this is what Armon does, falls out with everybody, blames everybody for his own actions and things like that. And I used to take that with a grain of salt, but now I'm just like, Tasha K might have been right on that one, because with this entire situation, even though the show was doing bad, that entire roast set off everything. It was like a trigger. Maybe if that roast hadn't happened and they'd continued to do the show, who knows? Maybe the ratings would have gone up as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe with time, the ratings would have gone up. But anywho, what do I know? Hey, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. And before you guys start coming for me in the comment section, do not judge me for the dog situation. Please don't judge me, okay? Do not judge me for the dog situation. If you judge me, yeah, there's nothing I can do. Until my next one, see you.